Alright guys, so I'm sure as you already know, Imjaystation now uploads on his channel called Dream Team because he lost all monetization on Imjaystation. Unfortunately, he chose to circumvent the system, and before getting forgiveness and permission to now upload with monetization on Imjaystation, he's just gone around them basically and uploads on Dream Team, which I hope works out for him, but I just don't know if it will, personally. YouTube should have given his monetization back already, since they gave Logan Paul's back just 2 weeks later. So they're clearly just leading him on and making him wait because they're trying to bother him, is my opinion. But either way, he's come back on Dream Team with Alexia Marano, and everybody's like, what? What's going on here? Alexia Marano just left him, went to authorities about him, getting him in trouble, saying that he treated her in ways that nobody should be treated. But now she's back with him? So is he holding her hostage? Or what are the reasons that he's giving her to stick around? And we're going to be getting into that on today's video. But nonetheless, let's smash 300 likes for YouTube's fastest news network. And if you haven't followed me already on Instagram and Twitter, @RealGodOfCringe, go ahead and do that. And the fact of the matter is, if you're not subscribed with the bell rung, then you are not up to date. Now let's jump right into it. All right, guys. Now, they just uploaded on Dream Team earlier today, and the video is called Checking Out One of the World's Dirtiest, Lowest Rated Hotels. Right off the bat, they start out by going into the hotel. They say, oh no, the guy at the front desk isn't allowing us to film. He almost kicked us out. Normally, if this were true, he'd have the guy on film either trying to kick him out or telling him that he can't film. So that's the first lie that is obviously untrue. They then go into a room that has a cracked door. They go into that room and they open the shower. So the beds look strewn about as if someone's in the room already. They open the shower door because they hear the shower going, and then somebody's in there. You don't see him, but someone shuts the door. That is obviously Ahmed. And we're going to be getting into that later on in the video as to how I know that. But Ahmed's in on this video as well. So they run out of the room. They say, oh no, Jay, why'd you have me go in that room? Alexia says, obviously someone was in there and our key card says room 208, not 203. So they either rented out both rooms or they had the guy at the front desk lend them a key to one of the rooms just to borrow it for a second. They then go to the correct room. They go into the room where they find dirtiness everywhere. Shavings from the beard in the sink. Nasty stuff around the toilet. They find blood everywhere, which obviously Jay has planted. They find mealworms in the bed, which Jay obviously went to the pet store, found mealworms to buy, and dumped them in the bed. They go around this room, and the way she's talking to the camera, she's just like she was before the whole dead girlfriend prank fiasco. She's talking to the camera in her funny character way. Jay's back to his old ways, not saying guys every 2 seconds, but still back to his old ways as if he's talking to little children into the camera. Kind of rude if I could say so myself, but it's their form of entertainment and it works for them. But it gets even crazier because in the video, they get hungry. And when they get hungry, Jay says, you won't believe it, but there's a restaurant at this hotel, which obviously there wasn't, so that was a lie. And this is where Ahmed comes into the picture. He calls up room service, or he claims to, and that's when you hear someone on the phone, which is obviously Ahmed doing a voice. This was also the case when Ahmed was the one delivering pizza in the last video, or actually 2 videos ago, where he claims he snuck into Alexia's home. You hear him doing his fake voice. You also hear his accent coming through and his the language barrier coming through. So it's clearly Ahmed delivering the pizza. And also it's Ahmed when they call room service this time in the hotel room. He says, oh, can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, we don't have food when Jay asks. There's no restaurant here. So that was obviously a lie. And then here's the kind of funny part, honestly. When Ahmed over the phone says, I can make you spaghetti, though. We have spaghetti. That's the only thing we have. As if the hotel worker is back there somehow making spaghetti in a microwave or whatever. So that is absolutely hilarious. I give it to Jay on that one. But still clearly a lie, and Ahmed is clearly the one that was in the shower because he's obviously helping with the video enough to be on the phone to take the room service call. So he asks Alexia, do you want spaghetti? She says, yeah, Jay, I'm hungry. If that's all they got, that's what I'll take. So he says it'll be ready in an hour. Don't make me come to your door. So he finally brings the spaghetti. And when the spaghetti gets there, it looks kind of dirty, as if there's dirt on it or a lot of pepper, some kind of spice. Jay says, are you sure you want to eat that? I'm not sure if that's spice or dirt. And she says, Alexia says, no, I'm not going to eat it. I'm hungry, but I'm not going to eat it. That's when Jay says, oh, I'll eat it, which is obviously a joke because nobody would eat it if the other person would eat it because it's too dirty. So it's clearly fine. There's no bugs on it or anything, just a little dirt or spice or fuzz or something black. So seconds later, they come back on screen. Jay picks up a spoonful of the spaghetti and there's worms on it. So obviously when they cut the film, they put the worms in there, which he got at the pet store as well, along with the mealworms that he had put in the bed. Again, it's funny, it's a lie, but it's a funny, entertaining one. And that's why I truly love Jay's content. I really do enjoy watching it. So then they get this idea. Let's check and see if these tiles on the floor are loose. So Jay gets a tile up. First of all, Jay's going to have a very expensive bill when it comes to paying for damaging this hotel room with all the fake blood, the mealworms, the urine, because they also had a puppy pad on the floor that they peed on or someone peed on. I don't know. It's kind of weird and gross. And then now they damaged the floor. So it's hilarious. But at the same time, either Jay's going to run out on the bill, or he knows the landlord of the hotel, or he's got a big bill in front of him that he's going to have to pay for the damage. I don't know, but it's kind of funny if you think about it. Let me know down below your thoughts on that. Nonetheless, they pick up this floorboard where they find white powder under it. He's like, Alexia, do you want to see if there's anything under there? And he's like, okay, Jay, I'll find out what's under there. In her fake character voice. And there's white powder. They say, oh no, they put it all back. Then they go to the window because they hear someone arguing outside or something. And when they open the curtain, there's a handprint of blood. Which, once again, Jay is somehow ruining and destroying this low-rated hotel. I don't know how they're going to clean the entire place perfectly unless they're going to remove the curtain and wash the curtain. So that's really weird. But again, obviously a lie. They've put a handprint there themselves with fake blood. And then they catch the people driving off out the window after they've argued or whatever. And then they get this idea. This is disgusting. Let's get out of here. But before we get out of here, let's use a black light and see all the grossness in this hotel room, because supposedly you can see bodily fluids from humans and other stuff under black lights, which you do see a lot of it on the bed. You see it around the toilet. You see it all over the bathroom. It's absolutely disgusting, but it was a pretty good idea for the video because, once again, pretty entertaining. But right about then is about the time they're ready to get out of there. They've made a great video. They edit it with, of course, the free YouTube music sounds like you hear from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Pretty funny, pretty entertaining as well. But guys, once again, the question here is Jay holding her hostage? I'm not understanding why she's back with him. What's in it for her? If he always cut her out of the deals on the Dream Team channel, made $50K from the videos before and didn't give her a dime, what's he offering her now? There's now pictures on Instagram. I believe Jay has me blocked on Instagram now. I don't know. There's now pictures on Instagram. Jay, comment below if you did or didn't and why. But there's now pictures on Instagram that he's buying her clothing. Is he drawing her in with the clothing and different things he's buying her? Is he now giving her part of the Dream Team money? Let me know down below what you think. Is he paying her for each video he's in? And if any of that is true, why in the world did Alexia leave, create a 100,000 subscriber channel on her own, and is now abandoning that channel? That's what I want to know. Is Jay going to be in on that, on the videos she makes in the future on that? I don't know. We'll see. Nonetheless, I wanted to keep you guys up to date. So thank you so much for watching.